A Quiet Place by John Krasinski. It's great that the follow-up was not at all what we expected. It's encouraging for the picture's possible success that John Krasinski's follow-up to his A Quiet Place film trilogy is not what anyone anticipated. John Krasinski played Jim Halpert in the American version of The Office, which was his breakthrough role. Since then, he has done a variety of characters in action, thriller, and horror films. In addition to a number of film appearances, Krasinski began writing and directing, and his next project returns him to a domain in which he feels completely at home. To date, A Quiet Place, in which he acted as co-writer, director, and one of the leads, is John Krasinski's most popular feature picture. Due to its success, a sequel, A Quiet Place Part 2, was made, in which Krasinski made a cameo appearance in his capacity as both director and producer. With more episodes planned, it appears like Krasinski is making money off of the A Quiet Place franchise. But Krasinski isn't just concentrating on horror these days. His upcoming project is going in an unexpectedly different path. John Krasinski's upcoming film is very different from what one would have expected from him given what came before it. Directing a new horror movie would have been the most sensible move for Krasinski following the box office success of A Quiet Place and its sequels. Instead, John Krasinski made a bold move from the horror genre into the comedy, fantasy genre with If, which he wrote, directed, produced, and starred in. The plot of If, a live-action fantasy film, centers on Bee, who finds she has the ability to perceive IFs, imaginary pals whom kids grow up leaving behind. Bee embarks on a quest to assist them in making new friends with the aid of Ryan Reynolds' persona, the man upstairs. Given that A Quiet Place and If are so different from one another in terms of storyline, John Krasinski shown his willingness to try new things and take chances in a world where big studios invest all of their resources and hopes on sequels to hit movies. Even while both films use computer graphics and special effects to create monsters, the ones from A Quiet Place are gloomy, post-apocalyptic creatures, while the ones from If explore child psychology and are reassuring and hopeful. Even if Krasinski returns to comedy with If, it's a children's feature, which is both an intriguing career choice and a significant departure from his present trajectory. Following A Quiet Place, John Krasinski's next movie appears to be a lot of fun. The fantastic concept of If, which debuted on May 17, 2024, involves imaginary companions having a chat about people's deepest wishes, fears, and dreams. This could pave the way for future potential sequels. In addition, If boasts a fantastic cast, with voiceovers by Emily Blunt, Maya Rudolph, Awkwafina, Vince Vaughn, Sam Rockwell, Matt Damon, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. It stars Reynolds, Krasinski, and Fleming. Krasinski is reunited with Steve Carell from The Office, who provides the voice of the Purple Monster. Furthermore, in contrast to his earlier work, John Krasinski's upcoming film If will appeal to both adults